What's up, Amelia? It is Monday evening dito sa Manila, and my goal for the coming weeks is to get all my recording and editing done earlier in the week so that I can get these videos uploaded by Monday morning your time instead of the afternoon, because that's really early Tuesday for me. And anyways, I hope you all had a great week and are enjoying the start to your this week. My week was fairly laid back. Tiger and Johnny bought BioShock Infinite, so I've been watching them play that, and oh my gosh, I had no idea that I would be so into BioShock. I'm glad that I didn't know how much I liked it when I had consoles of my own. And of course, Friday and Saturday I went to Tondo for the feeding prep, and we made a bunch of giniling, which is making me hungry now because I love giniling. I watched this time for a third time, and I am still just as kilig as the first time, and I'm also malungkot because they don't have it at Greenhills yet, if you know what I mean. We did go to Greenhills, and I bought a bunch of movies and the entire Outwall series. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. What else did we do? So today we're here at Greenhills, which is a must go to if you're in Manila. We're gonna get some movies, eat some lunch, and shop around. Ooh, all the things. Anything you want, you can get here. Today I wore the right shoes, so I'm gonna try Adidas. That's chicken feet. Hi! Okay.
You know, if she likes doing this, she may become famous.
I have food on my face. It's good.
You know Philippines, right?
I officially feel super Filipino now. I just bought a monopod. Ah, nice! Hey! This is ridiculous. Yeah, so I ate Adidas, and honestly, I would eat them again, maybe with a different sauce because this one was a little bit spicy for me. But I think if you like chicken skin, you will like the feet. I also, as you saw, bought a monopod, which I'm using to record this, see, hands-free. I really did buy it for my vlog, not so much for taking selfies. You know, I have really unsteady hands, so hopefully this will help. And also, I think it will help because I'll have different angles to work with. And why am I justifying this purchase? I bought a monopod, okay? Judge me all you want, but I bought one. Anyway, let me do a little banana Q, and actually it's gonna be more like story time, but for the sake of consistency, banana Q&A. So this week, John Cruz asks, let me read it. Not sure if anyone's asked you this yet, but when did your love for the Philippines begin? And why the Philippines? How can I answer this shortly? Story time naman. When did my love for the Philippines start? Siguro 6 years ago. Pero ewan talaga kasi there were a few things that happened all around the same time. But if I had to pick a starting point, when I moved to the Bay Area to go to college, I didn't know anyone there. And I don't really know how it happened, but a handful of trips to the grocery store, a few boxes of Lucky Charms, and plenty of laugh trips later, I ended up with this best friend, Frances. And on the weekends, I would be super bored because everybody pretty much would go home for the weekends. And so Fran started inviting me to go home with her to visit her family, so I guess I had something to do. And that was really my first exposure to Filipino family. Yeah, I guess I just felt really at home and really accepted by like Fran's family, and then from there were other things. I lived with Carolyn and the Quindoy fam for a summer, and I interned with Ate Pauline and Kuya Alex at their church. I learned about different issues in the Philippines through Mahal Foundation, and I went on a missions trip to the Philippines, and that trip actually just solidified the fact that I already knew that I was like called to go here, right? And I guess before I knew it, I just felt really connected to the Philam community there in the Bay Area. So yeah, I hope that made sense. TLDR, it started when I was adopted by the Guzman family. Why the Philippines? I think I probably said it in my last ramble, but I guess long story short, or I'll try to make it short, it's not just a foreign country I picked. It wasn't like I just was like, oh, I know a bunch of Filipinos, I guess I'll just go to the Philippines because I feel like doing missions. But Really, it's deeper than that. Disclaimer, I know I'm white, okay? I don't struggle with my identity at all. I don't actually think I'm Filipino. With that being said, I don't know how to describe why the Philippines, other than saying I really feel like Filipinos are my kababayan, and I felt, I guess, the need, like, this heart to want to give back. You know, when I read about Filipino victories, I like get super hyped, and when I hear about OFWs or when I hear about injustice here in the Philippines, I cry like it's my own family, and those feelings I can't really explain. All I can say is that it must be God, because this love that I have for this country, it's not something that I could just come up with in my own mind. Like, my heart really beats for the Filipinos, and that sounds so strange. But I think Ninoy Aquino said it best when he said that the Filipinos were dying for. I feel like if I say any more, it's gonna take me like 3 hours to explain, so I'll leave it at that. Anyways, this video is getting long, and upload speeds here are as slow as the traffic on EDSA during rush hour. Other news before I go, I just found out that I will be moving to Tondo in about 4 weeks, so once I get there, once I get all settled in, we'll totally do the MTV Cribs thing. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment or a question in the comments below, hit that little thumbs up button, blah blah blah, shameless self-promotion. Mahal na mahal at miss na miss ko kayo. I will see you all next week. Bye!
You'll always be my baby. Ask me what we doing, yeah, you know that drive me crazy.